In this video, we're going to talk about finding the formula for a parabola where we are given the vertex of the parabola and 1 point on the parabola. We'll just do one example. Find the rule or the formula of a quadratic function whose graph has vertex 3, 4 and passes through the point 6, 22. So let's just do a rough sketch really of what we're looking for here. We have a parabola that whose vertex is at 3, 4. Okay, and the parabola is going to pass through the point 6, 22. Okay, so notice this is a parabola that's going to open upward, right? If this is the vertex. So what does the graph look like? Okay, something like this. Okay, the axis of symmetry would be right there, right, at x equals 3. What is the formula for this parabola? Now, recall that a parabola is a quadratic function. Okay, and quadratic functions have the form f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Now, another form for a parabola would be f of x equals a times x minus h squared plus k. All right, now you might wonder what's the difference between these. Well, for this, anytime you have a parabola in this form, you can convert it into the top form. Okay, just by foiling out x minus h times x minus h. Right, that's x minus h squared, multiplying by a, and then adding k. All right, and in fact, this is the form we're going to look at because we know the vertex of our parabola, the h comma k, is 3, 4. All right, so our parabola should have this form, a times x minus 3 squared plus 4, right? The h is 3 and the k is 4. The only question left is what is the a? Now notice the a is going to be positive because our parabola certainly looks like it's going to open upward. Okay, so how do we find what the a is? Well, another piece of information that we have is that f of 6 is equal to 22. Okay, why do we know that f of 6 is 22? Because the point 6, 22 is on the graph. Okay, so what does f of 6 look like? Well, that'd be a times 6 minus 3 squared plus 4. Okay, I'm plugging in 6 for x. Okay, but that's actually also equal to 22. Right, f of 6, you can find what it is by plugging 6 in for x, but we also want f of 6 to be 22. So in other words, 22 should equal this. Okay, a times 6 minus 3 squared plus 4. Well, that's really a times 6 minus 3 is 3. Okay, square it, plus 4. And what we get is 9a plus 4. Okay, 3 squared is 9. So we have 9a plus 4 is equal to 22. If you subtract 4 from both sides, you're going to get 9a is equal to 18. And so a is equal to 2. Okay, so you see what we did here. We found the form has to be f of x equals a times x minus h squared plus k. And the reason it was nice to have it in this form is because the h and the k, the h comma k is your vertex, and we knew what the vertex was. The only question left was what was a. So we plug in the 3 and the 4 for h and k, and then we use the other piece of information. We have f of 6 equals 22. So plug in 6 everywhere you see an x. Okay, and also f of 6 will be 22. So 22 is equal to the right-hand side here. And then we just solve that for a. We got a is 2. So our formula then is f of 6 is equal to 2 times x minus 3 squared plus 4. Okay, I'm going back up to right here. Okay, and I'm plugging in 2 for a. Now, if we wanted our final answer in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, we could just FOIL this out. We could write x minus 3 times x minus 3. Okay, that's what x minus 3 squared means. And FOIL out x minus 3 times x minus 3. It ends up being x squared minus 6x plus 9. Okay, multiply it by 2. We get 2x squared minus 12x plus 18. Okay, and then add in the 4. We get 2x squared minus 12x plus 22. And that is the formula for the parabola whose vertex is 3, 4, and that passes through the point 6, 22.